Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. That'll be taken about a yard deep and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
They often say you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. 4th year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better, and every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it.
Tyreek Hill, the ball carrier.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill resurrect his career in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job for Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went 8-3 in his 11 starts, snuck into the playoffs, and went to the AFC Championship game. His future is bright in Nashville, and he expects to be the starter there for many years to come.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He finds Corey Davis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Mahomes able to find Robinson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Robinson's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
7-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
A 24-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And that's caught inside the 30. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there. And it's second down.
Brings up.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
It is good.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Khalif Raymond now. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
30-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
Saw a touchdown, too. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
6-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Being chased out left. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here comes Humphries up. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do?
know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
The point after is good, and that slices the lead down to 17-10.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. First down carry for Henry. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action, Tannehill. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Chiefs 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's got some space here. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 39 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. A nice little juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
36-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 29 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Here's Hardman on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Buying time to his left. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
A gain of 5.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Working with 2nd and 5 now. One final try for Mahomes. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.